The thing that surprises most golfers is how you're supposed to start the downswing. So the thing that surprises most golfers is actually how good you can get and how athletic you can actually learn to be. So most amateur golfers end up learning to hit the golf ball and sort of never really evolving much out of that, okay, in terms of you might hit your 7-iron a certain distance and it never massively changes. I'm not saying that's accountable for everyone, but that'll be very relatable for a lot of people, and I know because of the amount of people that I meet either through face-to-face lessons or people that I meet online, is that their distance progressively gets worse, it rarely gets better. And there's a reason for that, and it's a lot to do with not understanding really what you're doing in the golf swing, particularly backswing, but also start to downswing. Let me start with the start to downswing move, because you'd have heard this discussion before, but you wouldn't have really quite got it. What we know should happen is once I get into my backswing position, as I start the downswing, we know that we're looking for a very quick shift in towards that left side. See what I'm doing here? Boom. Almost like a little stepping move down in towards that left foot. Okay? And then once we get there, then we can move the opposite direction. And that move that I'm demonstrating there is so key, because if you're somebody who starts the downswing where everything's moving up, then you're just going to be inconsistent. Now, there's a thing here though, right? And this is a very common thread, and those of golfers that have had the opportunity to work with me will really agree with this. Your backswing is so much more important than you realise in the golf swing. The start to your downswing and impact and post-impact are kind of irrelevant without the good backswing position. And one of the best drills that I can suggest that you do is using a bit of resistance tube. Now, if I place my lead foot underneath this bit of resistance tube, what I'm looking for, if you were a student of mine, is I'd be saying to you, right, we're going to draw a nice diagonal line, and that's where I want you to be with your hands. There. And then let your left hand try and join the party, and that's what you're trying to do. Because if I'm in this position, I can move that way, right? But most amateurs are here. Okay, that first move down and left, I'm stuck. Do you see? Because where am I going? Up. That club's going up, or it's going to get flipped. So getting here is just so important in that backswing position, and that's why I think, you know, practicing with a resistance tube, practice doing some single-handed swings is also very beneficial, because if I swing right hand only here, look, see where I am. That's where you want to be, not round here. And that's why golfers that I meet and work with doing things like single-handed swings can become really advantageous, particularly when you really understand what you're looking for. So the start to the downswing is all about shifting weight pressure in towards that ground, down and left really quickly. But to be able to get there, it's got to go up in the opposite direction. And that's what's more important, because I promise you, once you start getting it here, you're going to find it really easy to go here. If you get in here, you're never going to get it into that correct position. Work on the resistance tube, work on some single-handed swings. They're both just as beneficial as each other. Work on it. I'll see you guys again really soon.